Okay, thank you for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm your commentator, Ethan Hunt, and I'm joined here on the camera by Maddie Calvert. And we'll be bringing you here the action between the varsity teams from Scioto, the Cyclones, and the Suns from Southeastern. We'll get your starting lineups here in just a minute, but first, we'd like to thank some of our wonderful sponsors, including, just 1 minute here, McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to Cyclone and Sun student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. You can learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital. More than hospital care, a hospital caring. We're also sponsored by the Community News Brief. The Community News Brief is a free publication distributed over 68 locations in Bushnell, Macomb, Colchester, Industry, Adair, and more towns throughout the area. It provides local news to McDonough County and parts of Fulton County every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To submit a press release or get advertising information for the locally owned publication, you can contact Lynn at 309-333-8245 or email communitybrief@gmail.com. McDonough Telephone Co-op. This West Prairie game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning-fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. You can call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. In just 2 minutes, we will be starting with the action here tonight. If you missed the JV contest, the Cyclones took that one home 46-24. They had a sizable lead pretty much the entire game. Nice performances by Denver Mitchell and Jensen Laughlin with 13 and 12 points respectively. They just got a lot of steals and a lot of fast break layups, which results in easy points. And West Prairie's highlight was their 2-3 zone defense. Really put a stop to the scoring of the Suns. They weren't able to shoot well from outside the three-point line, so they were putting up difficult shots when they came inside, and they weren't able to knock it down from outside. So that's the story of the JV game. We'll be getting started with the varsity game here in just a minute, and I believe we are going to have the national anthem here coming up.
Good evening and welcome to West Prairie High School for tonight's varsity matchup between the Southeastern Suns and your West Prairie Cyclones. At this time, please rise and gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. And now, the starting lineups for the visiting Suns. Number 0, Eli Wiesman. Number 2, Jared Keaton. Number 10, Cole Glick. Number 14, Ramsey Fry. And number 23, Danny Stevens. The Suns are coached by head coach Brett Upkiss and assisted by Jeremy Stevens. And now, the starting lineups for West Prairie Cyclones. Number 2, Braxton Dunn. Number 3, Luke Shirey. Number 21, Brian Friday. Number 23, Andrew Sullivan. And number 32, Reagan Weaver. Your Cyclones are coached by Greg Duncan and assisted by Ian Conklin. Your officials for tonight's game are Mike Person, Glenn Skelly, and Adam Wagner. Good luck.
All right, and you heard it there from our PA for the night, Braden DeCounter. He gave us the starting lineups there. And it will be the Suns' ball coming out of the break between the JV and the varsity match. Ramsey Fry taking it out of bounds. Danny Stevens taking it up the court for the Suns here, guarded by Briar Friday. Cyclones setting up in a 1-2-2 box and one sort of defense, and right off the bat, a nice steal from Reagan Weaver, and we're going the other way already. Braxton Dunn, top of the key, screen from Luke Shirey, double teamed, Ramsey Fry with a steal. Going the other way, Danny Stevens puts that one in for the first 2-point basket of this one here so far. Shirey, guarded by Glick. Back over to Sullivan. Stevens on him. And two players here to watch tonight are going to be Danny Stevens from the Suns and Braxton Dunn from the Cyclones, two of the most prominent scorers for both of these squads. 3-point up there from Heaton, no good. Rebound, though, from the Suns. 3-pointer up by Stevens, and no good. Here's Sullivan going the other way. Here's Sullivan, guarded by Fry. Tipped out of bounds. Going to be staying here, though. Braxton Dunn taking it out on the sideline here. Finds Briar Friday, top of the key. Down to Dunn on the baseline, finding Shirey in the post, block, though, by Stevens. Stevens looking like the tallest guy out there on the court. Finds Heaton in the corner for 3, and it's up and in. So far, in the first couple possessions of the game, it has been all Southeastern. 6 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Double team coming on to Dunn. Sullivan, though, in the post, finds Friday in the corner. That 3 rattles in and out. Offensive rebound, though. Nice job from Reagan Weaver trying to get that board. And a missed 3-pointer there from Sullivan. Here's Heaton in the corner at the perimeter for 3. Nobody guarding him, though. He misses that shot, and Reagan Weaver ends up with defensive rebound there. Not a lot of stoppage here. Pretty clean play from both sides. Not a lot of out of bounds. And a nice ball movement there from the Cyclones as Braxton Dunn was able to put that 3-pointer in. First basket of the Cyclones. First basket for the Cyclones here tonight. Stevens guarded by Friday. Nice little ball screens there from Stevens, and Shirey's going to get called on the foul. And Ramsey Fry driving into the lane there. And the Suns coach there arguing that he was up in the air in the shooting motion, so it should have counted as shooting foul. But the Suns are going to score anyway there. Stevens now with 4 points as he hits that mid-range jumper. And a steal for Stevens. He's going to go the other way and put another 2 points in. He's got 6 now. Scramble out of bounds there, poked out of bounds by Heaton, looks like. And the Cyclones here going to take it out of bounds underneath their own hoop. Nice backside look there for the Cyclones. Briar Friday able to put that one in. 9-5. West Prairie trails by 4 points here. And there's Heaton. Shot short, though. Offensive rebound from Stevens. That three-pointer up and no good. Four minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Dunn guarded by Fry. And Luke Shirey going to get called for a foul there. I'm not sure what the call was or what happened, but Shirey's now got 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the game. This could prove to be quite the obstacle here for the Cyclones, as he's often their second option here to take the ball up the floor, and if he's out of the game, they're going to have to get somebody else to step up and fill that role. Here's Briar Friday driving to the post, puts it up, no good. Rebound for the Suns here. Briar Friday almost had a steal, but Danny Stevens just going to make it look easy. He's got 8 points here of the Suns' 11. Driving into the lane there, it looks like nobody touched him, and he was able to score with ease. Nice ball movement here by the Cyclones. Three-pointer up by Sullivan. Defensive rebound for the Suns. Steal, though, from Braxton Dunn. Knocked on the ground. And they travel before that one goes in. It was Eli Leesman traveling there. And we're going to go to the mid-quarter media timeout, mask break, whatever you'd like to call it. 11-5 here. Cyclones trail by 6 with 3 minutes left to go in the first. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and we'll be right back right after this.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
Thank you once again for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live. We'd like to shout out one of our sponsors here tonight, the Bushnell Banking Center. Bushnell Banking Center is a branch of the Raritan State Bank located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell and offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the Bank of Friendly Service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Cyclones. The Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. Seems to be some sort of a discrepancy here with the refs. Looks like Danny Stevens has some blood on his finger. You're not able to have open wounds here on the basketball court, especially during the times of COVID. Trying to make sure that none of the blood got on the floor or on any of the other players. 3 minutes left to play here, 11-5. 5 as Jarek Heaton slaps the floor for getting ready to play defense here. Like I said, 3 minutes left to go here. Going to be a foul on Ramsey Fry at the top of the key. Had his hands on Dunn. Bailey Sullivan here taking it out on the sideline. Finding Andrew Sullivan, the cousin. Once again, nice ball movement by the Cyclones, and a three-point basket put up and in by Braxton Dunn. He's got 6 of the 8 here tonight. Suns looking to drive here. Ramsey Fry able to put that one in. Nice little basket there from Fry. 13-8 now. Suns lead by 5. Here is Sullivan wide open, top of the key, splash. I knew that one was going in before he even shot it with how wide open he was. 11-13, Cyclones here. Now trail by 2. 1:55 here left to play in the first quarter. Fry on the perimeter. Nice little down screen for Stevens, looking for him in the post, unable to find him. He's now on the opposite wing, setting a ball screen. Drive into the lane by Glick, and they're going to call a foul on, looks like, Leesman. Says he pushed him in the back. And the Cyclones are going to take this one back up the floor with 1.5 minutes left to play. Cyclones here with a chance to take the lead, but not if Heaton has anything to say about it. He pokes that one out of bounds, almost had a steal. Ramsey Fry once again, hands on Dunn, going to pick up another foul here. That is his second, I believe. He has 2 of the Suns' 3 fouls. Dunn, guarded by Heaton. Sullivan looking for somebody to get the ball out to. Finds Bailey Sullivan on the back door, and a nice basket there by Bailey Sullivan. The Sullivan to Sullivan connection there as he finds him on the back door ties the score here at 13 in Scioto for this first quarter. I think this is going to be a good game here, folks. We are tied, and it's looking like it's going to be going back and forth all night. Here's Stevens in the post, shot fake, double teamed, and he double dribbles. West Prairie going to end up with the ball with 45 seconds left to go. If they play their cards right, they could end up with the last shot of the quarter and take a lead going into the second. Here's Friday into Sullivan, turnover, or into Weaver, that was, turnover. And we're going to get a foul here on, looked like it was Bailey Sullivan. Yes, foul on Bailey Sullivan. And Fry is going to shoot these free throws with 30 seconds left. First one is good. Second one is good as well. 15-13, Cyclones are behind with 25 seconds left. Looking to get the last shot of the quarter. Almost a turnover by Sullivan. The shot fake. Turnaround is up and in. Nice job by Andrew Sullivan there. In the middle of the lane. Putting that one in. 15-15. Fry driving. Looking to score before the end of the quarter. 4-3. And Braxton Dunn's going to get called for a foul on the arm with 3 seconds left here to go in the first quarter. Stevens guarded by Sullivan. Taller matchup here, and a nice heads-up play by Reagan Weaver. 1 second left to go. Fryer from half court almost put it in. But once again, a nice heads-up play there by Reagan Weaver as Stevens was coming off the ball screen. He switched his man and was able to deny that pass into Stevens. 15-15, we're all tied up here at the end of the first quarter. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, and we'll be right back right after this.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
And we're back here to start the second quarter. I will advance the quarter here. Cyclones have 4, and the Suns have 3 in terms of fouls. Little score update for you. Stevens with 8, Fry with 7 for your Suns. Braxton Dunn with 6, Andrew Sullivan with 5, and Bailey and Breyer combined with 2 apiece. That makes up your 15 points for each team. Dunn going to get fouled in the middle of the lane there. And West Prairie going to take the ball out here underneath their own basket. Looking for somebody to get the ball into unable to find him. Finds Sullivan. Into the post to Weaver, back out to the corner. Fryer thought about the 3, but says, I'll take the layup instead. And Breyer Friday now, after that 2-point basket, has 4. And the Cyclones take the lead here, 17-15. Danny Stevens, 15-footer from the elbow. No good. Defensive rebound for Sullivan, Bailey Sullivan. Speaking of Bailey Sullivan, he's got the ball here, top of the key. Looked like he could have had a backdoor cut there with Andrew Sullivan. Andrew Sullivan here with the ball now, looking for a give and go on Friday. Finds Weaver in the post, trying to get it to Sullivan, and that one's tipped out of bounds by Stevens. Rhodes now in the game. Rhodes, also one of the players who's been sitting out for a week due to contact tracing. Here's Sullivan to Sullivan. Andrew to Bailey behind the back. Nice little finish and one. Count the basket there for Bailey Sullivan. A nice behind the back drive, splitting the defenders there, going between everybody, and he makes the basket too. 19-15 with a chance to make a 5-point lead here. And he does. (20-15), West Prairie leads here now. Stevens, the handoff to Fry. Fry driving, finds Leesman, and Leesman puts that one up and in. His first basket of the game, and the first Sun to score other than Stevens and Fry so far. Sullivan, guarded by Heaton. Driving on him, finds Sullivan in the corner, guarded by Stevens, and Bailey Sullivan. Once again, 2-point basket made in the middle of the lane, putting your Cyclones up 7. or 5, I mean. Here's Ramsey Fry, hand off to Danny Stevens, finds Heaton in the corner. That 3 up, in and out, no good, but Ramsey Fry is going to come up with the offensive rebound, and the refs were just waiting for that one to call as he had 4 guys all around him. Both teams with 5 fouls apiece here, as Fry has a chance to add to his total of 7 points so far here in this one. First free throw, no good. Braxton Dunn with 2 fouls already in the first half. Only 5.5 minutes, or only 1.5 minutes has been ran off the clock here in the second quarter. Second free throw goes in, and it is good for the Suns. Fry now has 8 points. And they cannot believe it, the call here against Braxton Dunn getting the charge. And Jensen Laughlin going to come in for Braxton Dunn. The crowd is very upset about that one, mostly because that is Braxton Dunn's 3rd personal foul. He can only get 2 more before he fouls out of this game, and like I said, he's one of West Prairie's most prominent scorers, so this could spell trouble here for the Cyclones. Here's Ramsey Fry, shot fake, driving, guarded by Laughlin, only a sophomore. It's a nice defense played by Laughlin, but they're able to put that one in there anyway, is Fry. He now has 10 points. Here's Kyle Rhodes finding Sullivan, top of the key, guarded by Stevens. Finding Bailey. Jensen Laughlin, a nice little cut there to the middle, finding Rhodes to Friday, back to Sullivan. West Prairie here struggling to come up with any sort of offense now that Dunn is out of the game. Here's Friday in the post, getting hammered. No call there, but Bailey Sullivan gets the offensive rebound and puts that one back up 2 points and 1. 6 fouls now on both sides here. Both teams in the bonus. And Bailey Sullivan now with a chance to take this West Prairie lead to 3. Or 5, I believe. The score just updated. And it's good. Subs coming in for both teams include for the Cyclones, Reagan Weaver, and for the Suns, that is Glick. 25-20, Cyclones holding on to a 5-point lead here against the Suns from Southeastern. Pass into the post to Danny Stevens, finds Leisman. He's got 4 now. 22-25, West Prairie only with a 5-point lead here, but any foul from either side is going to result in free throws. Nice little post entry pass there to Reagan Weaver at the high post. He's going to miss that shot though. And Danny Stevens going to finish that one on the other end, cutting the lead down to only 1. Here is Laughlin driving into the lane through Fry and Stevens. That'd been a miracle if he would have got that one up there. Here's Heaton down on the other end, guarded by Sullivan. Back to Fry. Post entry pass to Stevens. He's getting guys all over him, and 1. Gets the foul here. Danny Stevens now with 10 of the 24, looking to make it 11. And he does. 25-27. The Suns are now ahead in this contest here. 3 minutes left to play. Jensen Laughlin having guys all over him. Bailey Sullivan pulls up the three, trying to stop the bleeding here for the Cyclones. Gets his own offensive rebound and gets the putback, but he misses it. Ramsey Fry looking for a lob up there to Leisman, not able to find it. Andrew Sullivan this time pulling up the deep three, looking to take back the lead here. Unable to get it though. This time it's Heaton in the middle of the lane. No good. Defensive rebound by Reagan Weaver. 2.5 minutes left to play. This has been quite the contest here so far. Pretty evenly matched teams. Backdoor cut for Weaver. Not able to find him. And Sullivan there with the turnover. Going down the other way is Stevens. He's going to put that one up. He now has 15 points here in this game. He's got 15 of the 29, so about half the total. The other points are 10 for Fry and 4 for Leisman. West Prairie's leading scorer so far here in this one. Bailey Sullivan has 10, Braxton Dunn with 6, Andrew Sullivan with 5, Briar Friday with 4. That makes up your 25 points for the Cyclones. We'd like to thank you once again for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and we'd like to shout out another one of our sponsors here. That is the Square Music Company. The Square Music Company offers instruments, gear, lessons, service, and more. Located on 122 Northside Square in Macomb, you can call the Macomb store at 309-431-5484, or you could also visit the Quincy location at 725 North Hampshire Street. Or you can find them online at squaremusic.com. Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community needs for personal and business bank, as well as home and agricultural lending and its trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street in Bushnell, or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member, FDIC, and equal housing lender. In for the Cyclones now is 11. Denver Mitchell having to play some minutes here in the varsity game because of the foul trouble that Braxton Dunn has been put into. 29-25, West Prairie trail by 4 as Denver Mitchell takes the ball up the court for the Cyclones. The main thing that West Prairie is going to want to focus on is limiting the turnovers. Just like that, we have to play careful and focused if they want a chance to win this one. Denver Mitchell doing a nice job poking that one out of the hands of Stevens. And Shirey back in now for Mitchell. Danny Stevens just unstoppable so far from that mid-range jump shot. He has 17 here now in the first half. 25-31, West Prairie trails by 6. Here's Friday driving into the lane, puts that layup up. No good, rebound Leisman. Here's Fry finding Heaton in the corner. And Stevens calling for the ball. Here is Heaton, crossover, pull up from the elbow. That one rattles in. Another 2 points for the Suns. And Heaton scores his first basket of the game. Bailey Sullivan got a reach-in foul here against the Suns. That is the 7th foul on them. We're going to be shooting some bonus free throws here. Bailey Sullivan leading scorer in this one so far with 10, looking to make it 12 after these 2 free throws. Denver Mitchell and Kyle Rhodes in the game now with 45 seconds left. And now with Sullivan, Andrew Sullivan, off the floor. Danny Stevens is the tallest kid out here. 6'4" or 5 looks like. First free throw made by Bailey Sullivan. He's got 11 here now. Cut the lead down to only 7 points, looking to cut it down to 6. And Reagan Weaver called for a foul, I believe. And that's going to be free throws for the Suns. And Brandon Clark back in for Weaver. Clark, the third player on the team that was out for contact tracing all last week. Second free throw by Leisman, also good. He's got 6 here now in this contest. Score is 35-27. Sorry, the scoreboard had not updated after the free throws there. 35-27 is the score. 26. As we're getting the actual score calculated here. 35-26 is your score. 20 seconds left to go. Denver Mitchell on Glick. Driving, finds Sullivan in the corner for 3. This could be huge, and it is! Huge three-point basket made there from Bailey Sullivan. Danny Stevens looking for one of his own, unable to get it, and another defensive rebound by Sullivan. 29-35, West Prairie trails by 6 here going into halftime of this varsity game. Score update here for you. Bailey Sullivan has 14, Braxton Dunn has 6, Andrew Sullivan has 5, and Briar Friday has 4. That makes up your 29 points for the Cyclones. For the Suns here, 35 points comes from 17 from Danny Stevens, 10 from Ramsey Fry, 6 from Eli Leisman, and 2 from Jarek Heaton. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, and we'll be right back with coverage of the second half after these commercial messages.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance.
In the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Well, we were camping, and then I got a phone call from my neighbor and said that we got hit by a storm. He said, you better come home because there's no roof. He said, I look up and see the sky. He didn't know what you were going to do, where you're going to go, you know, but Country Financial took care of us.
We anticipate something that we hope never happens, but when it happens, we are there to make good on our promise.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
You know, you see fires on TV all the time. You don't understand what the families are really going through until you've lived it. The day before the fire, life was good. We went to bed, we woke up, and we had nothing. If it was not for Country Financial, we would still have nothing.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
We are back here in Scioto for the varsity matchup between the West Prairie Cyclones and the Southeastern Suns. West Prairie here trails by 6 going into the second half. Need to change the fact neither team's in the bonus anymore after a new half starts. Went through the lead scorers before halftime, but we'll do it once again here. Stevens with 17, Fry 10, Leisman with 6, and Heaton with 2. That makes up your points for the Suns. For the Cyclones, 14 for Bailey Sullivan, 6 for Braxton Dunn, 5 for Andrew Sullivan, and 4 for Briar Friday. West Prairie in a little bit of foul trouble here. Reagan Weaver with 2. Braxton Dunn with 3. And Luke Shirey also with 2, I believe. Gonna be, looks like Southeastern's ball here. To start this thing off, Fry to Stevens. Briar Friday. Garden ball here. And now to Fry. Friday trying his best to guard Stevens, but he's just able to jump up and shoot over him. Though he's going to miss that shot right there. Braxton Dunn's going to end up with the rebound. Luke Shirey thought about a 3, didn't take it. Passes it back out to the perimeter to Weaver. Finds Briar here. Luke Shirey driving baseline. Almost pulled up for the 15-footer. Thought twice about it. Nice little baseline pass there for Briar Friday, who puts it up and in. Briar Friday now with 6 points as West Prairie cuts the lead down to only 4. 7 minutes left to play in this third quarter here. We just got started. Ramsey Fry is going to take this shot from the free throw line and put it in. He's got 12 now. And Briar Friday is going to get fouled on the floor by Heaton. First foul of the half. Heaton now with 3 fouls. He's in a little bit of foul trouble here. Luke Shirey here, top of the key, trying to find Braxton Dunn. Able to find Weaver in the post, but gets tied up with Stevens. Another foul called against the Suns. That's the second one here in only a matter of a minute 15. 31-37 is your score here. West Prairie trails by 6. Braxton Dunn trying to get it in. Finds Luke Shirey to Weaver. Back in the post to Sullivan. Tipped away, though, by Stevens. That 3 up and in from, I believe that was Glick. Nice 3-point basket there. Here's Dunn. And Heaton looked like he might have stepped out of bounds, but they're going to call it clean, and he gets the steal there. Here's Stevens driving baseline. That's going to be a block call against Friday here. 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Inbounds play here from Stevens out to Heaton on the 3-point line. Briar Friday trying his best to get up in Stevens' face. He does not want him to score any more points. West Prairie down by 9 here. Friday now fronting. But it doesn't matter because they're going to get it into Stevens anyway. And he's going to finish over 3 different guys. And Braxton Dunn ends up with a defensive rebound there after that missed shot. Foul from behind. Glick got done there. 4 fouls now for the Suns. Or maybe that was the third one, and it just didn't update in time. Sullivan finds Friday in the corner, trying to get the inbounds pass to Shirey. Saved, though. And Shirey trying to get that one tipped off his fingers out of bounds. Going to be Suns ball here. And looks like the Suns are going to put Briar Friday out on an island here. ISO for Danny Stevens. Let's see what he can do. Finds Heaton in the corner. Ball screen. Heaton not able to finish, but gets his own rebound. Andrew Sullivan looked like he tipped that one, wasn't able to grab it and come down with it. Once again, watch Briar Friday there doing work on Danny Stevens, just trying to shut him down. Here's Fry spinning, finds Heaton for 3. That three-pointer no good, but another offensive rebounds for Southeastern. This time I believe Leisman put that in. Here's cross-court pass to Shirey, driving into the lane, gonna get fouled by Leisman. Fourth foul on your Suns here. West Prairie down by 11, trying to look to battle back here in the second half. 4 minutes left to play, and we're going to go ahead and take a media/mask timeout, and we'll be right back on TSSR Game Time Live right after this.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
We'd also like to thank Heil Enterprises for sponsoring tonight's stream. Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking can take your product down the road near or far, and also offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support local athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or you could call them at 309-775-3333. Also sponsored by Beck's Pest Control. Don't let the varmints and creepy crawlies get the best of you. Contact Beck Pest Control in Colchester. Beck Pest Control can let you sleep easy with the lights out, knowing you have no unwanted guests running around. Contact them at 309-313-5521. That's Beck Pest Control. Get the bugs out. Free throws coming here from Shirey. First one no good. Has a chance to put West Prairie down only 10, and he does. 32-42. West Prairie here. And our scoreboard disappeared there. Danny Stevens putting that one in. Once again, making it look easy for Southeastern. He has 19 points here tonight. Braxton Dunn, shot fake, ball fake. West Prairie running the 5-out sort of offense here, just driving and cutting, looking for open shooters. That ball poked out of bounds by the Suns, going to be West Prairie's ball underneath their own basket. Set up here in some sort of T formation. Ramsey Fry poking that one out of bounds. Looked like he might have got poked in the eye as well. 3:30 left to play here. Briar Friday. Easy bucket there for the Cyclones. 2 points once again for Briar Friday. (34-44). West Prairie trails by 10. They're going to need a stop and a bucket here if they want a chance to be in this game. Luke Shirey going to get called for a foul here. It was an off-ball foul, so I'll be honest. I was watching the ball. I didn't exactly see what he did there to commit that foul, but here's Stevens driving, finding Glick on the 3-point line. And Stevens driving once again, just making it look easy out there. He's got 21 now. And the Suns combined have 46. Here is Friday over to Sullivan. Sullivan to Friday, bounces off the foot of Glick. And here's Shirey. Pass stolen by Stevens, looks like a dunk's on the way, and it is. Aggressive dunk there by Stevens for a 2-point flush. I'm going to guess he does that pretty often. Stevens going to get hit in the face. Mask goes up over his eyes. And Ramsey Fry sliding on the ground as he gets rid of the ball. Here's Braxton Dunn. Braxton Dunn driving into the lane, trying to finish over his head. No good. Defensive rebound for Glick there. And here's Fry going the other way. That basket no good. And tipped out of bounds by West Prairie. Cyclones are going to get a chance here to defend as the Suns take it out underneath their own basket. Andrew Sullivan and Brandon Clark back in the game for the Cyclones here. Double team here on Stevens. Briar Friday once again taking this matchup a little personally. Here's Fry to Leisman. Finds Heaton on the perimeter. Shot fake. Drives in. No good. That tipped off the hands of Heaton. 34-48 is your score. West Prairie trails by 14. And Danny Stevens putting on the show here tonight in Scioto. 23 points so far in this one. Another turnover here from the Cyclones as Bailey Sullivan has that one tipped off his fingers, out of bounds. A minute and a half here left to play in the third quarter. And it looks like the Suns, although it was a close at halftime, are pulling away with this one here. Double screen for Heaton coming up, top of the key. Able to find Ramsey. Ball screen coming here from Rigg, played in the JV game. Not a lot of offensive generation here, except for Jarek Heaton driving on Braxton Dunn, just quicker. And he's coming up behind him. Braxton Dunn knew the foul was coming as he drove into 4 different guys, so he just threw that one up there. 5th foul against the Suns here. And Braxton Dunn got to get a chance to shoot some free throws. First foul on Heaton. Free throw here for Dunn is short. And Reagan Weaver now in for Briar Friday, trying to see if he can maybe put a stop to Danny Stevens' offense here. Second free throw is good for Braxton Dunn. 35-48 here now. Cyclones trail by 13. Here's Ramsey Fry driving. Finds Eli Leisman into the lane. weaving in between Clark and Sullivan, able to finish that one pretty easily here. Another 2 points for the Suns. That's Leesman's 10th point now. Here is Andrew Sullivan, top of the key, finding Dunn. Guarded by Fry here, driving on a host of Suns. Pass into Bailey Sullivan. That pass, or that shot, no good. Going down the other way is Fry, but that layup going to get blocked, and the putback not going to go in time before the end of the third quarter here. (50-35), West Prairie down by 15 here in this one. We'll go to a score update after that half. Bailey Sullivan, 14. Briar Friday, 8. Braxton Dunn, 7. Andrew Sullivan, 5. Luke Shirey, 1. For the Suns, Stevens has 23. Fry has 12. Leesman has 10. And then Glick and Heaton have 3 and 2. We'd like to thank you once again for voting McDonough County District Hospital Rehabilitation Center Best of the Best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted Best of the Best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. They have 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Also, this West Prairie game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning-fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. You can call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. Braxton Dunn here, taking the ball down the court for the Cyclones. Gonna get fouled by, looks like, 10. That is Glick, I believe. Yes. Inbounds pass to Sullivan, back to Dunn. Turnover on the Cyclones here. Here is Fry. Falling down in the middle of the lane, finds Stevens, though, on the perimeter. And West Prairie trying to force something to happen here. I'm not sure that's what they wanted to happen. Another 2 points there for Danny Stevens. He now has 25. Braxton Dunn puts that one up, blocked by Stevens. And recovered, though, by Sullivan. 3-pointer here for Andrew Sullivan. This is going in. Bang! Called that one there. I knew that was going in before he even shot it. For the amount of times that he hit that shot over my head in practice throughout the years. 52-38 here. West Prairie still trailing. Steal from the Cyclones. Brandon Clark ends up with it. 6:15 left to play here. Does West Prairie have the time to cut this lead down for the Cyclones? Nice no-look pass there to Bailey Sullivan. Another 3-pointer made for the Cyclones. And all of a sudden, West Prairie's only down 11. Danny Stevens going in 1-on-4, and he's going to get a foul call there. Third foul on the Cyclones. Stevens with a chance here to make some free throws. First free throw up and good. Stevens now has 26. Second free throw up and also good. (54-41), West Prairie down 13. They're going to need to continue to shoot well here in the fourth quarter if they want to do anything about this lead. Braxton Dunn fouled on the perimeter. Another chance for free throws from him. Third foul on Fry. First free throws up and good for Dunn there. Second free throw is no good. Ramsey Fry getting the ball to Stevens. Lost control of it kind of there. Southeastern coach looking to tell his players to run some time off the clock. Steal, though, by West Prairie. 5.5 minutes here left to play. Down 12. Going to need to hit 4 threes and 4 stops in a row to tie this thing. And then we'll see what happens after that. But Andrew Sullivan finding Friday in the corner. Nice little cut there by Bailey Sullivan and a save by Rigg, but stolen by Dunn. Here's Andrew Sullivan driving into the middle of the lane, and West Prairie is going to call a timeout here as they trail by 10. I'd like to thank you once again for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH and also Tri-County Seeds. Tri-County Seeds is your local Golden Harvest seed advisor located in Scioto, Illinois. Rooted in genetics and agronomy and service for over 10 years, contact Nate Todd at 309-333-3437 for all your Golden Harvest corn, soybean, and seed treatment needs. Also, the Community News Brief is a free publication distributed over 68 locations in Bushnell, Macomb, Colchester, Industry, Adair, and more towns throughout the area. It provides local news to McDonough County and parts of Fulton County every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And to submit a press release or get advertising information for the locally owned publication, you can contact Len at 309-333-8245 or email communitybrief@gmail.com. One more sponsor here, Square Music Company. Square Music Company offers instruments, gear, lessons, service, and more located on 122 Northside Square in Macomb. Call the Macomb store at 309-431-5484. Or you could also visit the Quincy location at 725 North Hampshire Street. Or if that doesn't suit your fancy, you can also visit them online at squaremusic.com. That is the Square Music Company. 54-44, West Prairie trails by 10 here. Danny Stevens, 27 points. Fry with 12, Leisman with 10, Glick with 2, and Glick with 3 and Heaton with 2. West Prairie picking up full court here. Danny Stevens going to take it, and Briar Friday is going to take it as his responsibility to guard him. Friday doing a nice job staying in front. Braxton Dunn guarding Heaton here. Back to Stevens. Ramsey Fry here driving to the lane. Falls to the ground. And he looks like he's limping off the floor here. Basket is good. No call, though. 56. Fry has 14 points now. Looks injured on the sideline. Came out of the game. And in the game for him is 14 for the first time. That's 34. That's Rigg. Here's Briar Friday. Nice little post inbounds pass there. Probably distracted by the conversation between the coach and the refs and the fans chirping in on that one as well. Danny Stevens, another 2-point basket there. He has 29. 46-48. West Prairie trails. And Bailey Sullivan able to put that one in, keeping the lead at 10. Here's Glick on the perimeter to Heaton. Heaton's driving into the lane, kicks it back out to Glick. And once again, the Suns are just looking to run some time here off the clock. Get a wide open shot if they can, but if not going to try and force anything. West Prairie looking desperately to get steals, but they're unable to get anything going here. West Prairie not anywhere near bonus with only 3 fouls, but they're going to get a steal anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here's Braxton Dunn with the miss. Bailey Sullivan, though, with the rebound and the putback. West Prairie, all of a sudden, only down by 8. 2.5 minutes here left to go. Certainly is doable by the Cyclones, but they're going to have to get some steals or something. Jarek Heaton missed, but Leisman with the putback right there. He's got 12 points and puts the lead right back up to 10. If West Prairie wants, oh my goodness, Bailey Sullivan with a huge 3-point basket right there. My goodness. 30-second timeout here. Score is 53-60 here. (53-60) is your score here in the fourth quarter of this game. West Prairie with only 3 fouls in this second half. So if they want to get the ball back due to free throws, they're going to have to foul quite a few times in a row to have that opportunity. Trail by 7. 2:15 left to go. Stevens, 29. Fry with 14. Leisman with 12. Glick with 3, and Heaton with 2 for the Cyclones. Bailey Sullivan really showing up tonight. 24 points so far here in this matchup. Great game for him, as he came out right before this timeout and hit a deep 3-pointer. Andrew Sullivan guarding the inbounds pass here on the full court press. And they're going to double team Stevens. Stevens having no trouble breaking this ball pressure here. Jarek Heaton loses control there, able to save it though. Sprinting, here's Luke Shirey on Stevens. Quite the size difference there, as Luke Shirey is about 5'10", and Danny Stevens looks to be about 6'5" or 6. West Prairie here looking to foul, and they do to stop the clock. Bailey Sullivan with that foul here. 4 fouls, though, only on the Cyclones, so they're going to be able to run a inbounds play on the sideline here. Briar Friday now in the game for Sullivan, guarding Glick. And he's going to actually switch with Shirey here and guard Stevens. Stevens, though, just too tall. Going to be able to catch that right over Breyer's head, and they leave. Southeastern coach talking to Danny Stevens as Eli Leisman made that wide open layup there. Coach called a timeout right before it counted, so it did not count, and Danny Stevens not happy with his coach after that. Minute 30 here left to go in this game. Cyclones trail by 7. It is doable, but they are going to have to get a handful of steals and buckets on the other end. This will be, I believe, the last game of the season. There is no postseason, so this will be an end to Cyclones. One of the better seasons the Cyclones have had in a while. Another foul on West Prairie. They're up to 5 now. Once again, Sun's going to take the ball underneath their own basket. Minute 30 here left to play. Double team on Stevens. Tip back to Fry. Once again, making it look easy. Another 2 point there for Fry. He's got 16 now. And one, count the basket, for Luke Shirey. Here's the free throw, no good from Luke Shirey. Briar Friday going to pick up the quick foul there. And if I were to guess, Danny Stevens, not the one you want to be sending to the free throw line. Danny Stevens double teamed, leaving Leisman wide open. And there's a collision between Weaver and no call there between Weaver and Leisman. And Ramsey Fry going to some discussion here happening between the refs. And Luke Shirey going to be at the free throw line here. Southeastern coach demanding an explanation for that play and how he didn't get a foul called. First free throw up and in for Luke Shirey. West Prairie down by 4. Have a chance to cut it down to only 3 here. And West Prairie all of a sudden back in this game. That free throw made. And West Prairie down. And a steal by Luke Shirey, driving to the lane, and it's up and in. Luke Shirey playing hero ball right now. He's had the last 4. And looks like West Prairie had hands all over Stevens trying to get the ball in. And I believe if the ref didn't make that call, coach for Southeastern was going to break something. Danny Stevens sent to the free throw line here, 62-59. As I have been neglecting to update the score for the Cyclones. I apologize for that. West Prairie down 3, now down 4. Danny Stevens now with 30 points. 63-59. And the second one is up and in as well. He's got 31 here tonight, and the Cyclones are looking for a miracle. Into the lane is Bailey Sullivan, no good, blocked And they're going to call a foul. Looked like both players had possession, but they're going to call a foul on, I believe it's Bailey Sullivan. Yes. And Danny Stevens going to get sent to the line once again. 55 seconds here left to play in this match. West Prairie now in the bonus. They have 8 fouls. First free throw up and in for Stevens. He's got 32 now. And he has just been killing the Cyclones all night. Like I said earlier, he is not the guy that you want to be sending to the to the free throw line here in clutch time. Second free throw rattles in. 59-66, West Prairie trails by 7 points here. Braxton Dunn, 50 seconds left to go. They're going to need something crazy like this 3 to go in. It doesn't, though, and they're along with it. West Prairie is going to pick up their 9th foul and send Danny Stevens to the line yet again. And Coach Duncan now getting his players, his seniors, Brandon Clark, some last couple of seconds here, or taking his seniors out, Reagan Weaver, Briar Friday. That was their last couple seconds of basketball here. That free throw by Stevens is up and good. Brandon Clark in the game now. Kyle Rhodes also in the game for Andrew Sullivan. That's going to be the last senior here to come out of the game. And looks like the Suns are going to pull away with this one here tonight. Danny Stevens missing that second free throw of the pair. 59-69. West Prairie is going to need 10 points here immediately. Braxton Dunn missing that three-pointer, looking for a steal. Ball's all on the floor. And coach from Southeastern is going to call a timeout here with 30 seconds left in this one. During this 30-second timeout, that gives us just enough time to thank another one of our sponsors, United Community Bank. United Community Bank's services are designed to keep you in the game when you're on the go. With online and mobile banking that's nothing but net. To friendly services you can count on from the leader of community banking, choosing UCB is always a slam dunk. You can visit a location near you with branches in Bushnell and Colchester and 2 in Macomb. UCB is a member FDIC. 31 seconds here left to go. West Prairie trails by 10. And we're going to have Danny Stevens pick up another foul. West Prairie here in the double bonus. At this point, Danny Stevens continuing with the chance to add to his total. Briar Friday back in the game now. On the bench is senior Matt Giltmacher. First free throw is good. Matt Giltmacher fractured his wrist, I believe, in the game the other night. And he's unable to play. He is a senior, so his teammates all standing and applauding around him. Danny Stevens, now at 37, as the Suns have 71. It's easy to rack up points like that when you're shooting so many free throws like he is, but also scoring, he makes it look easy just in general. So Last seconds are going to run off the clock here. 3, 2, 1. And your final score here tonight between the Cyclones of West Prairie and the Suns of Southeastern is 71-59. Cyclones had a couple of chances there to get back in this one. At one point they trailed by only 3, but in crunch time, when you have to foul and the other team has to score free throws to get back in the game, it's just hard to come back that way. I'd like to thank our post-game sponsor, JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also, on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street, Bushnell, and cheer your area teams on to victory. Well, I believe this is the last basketball game, volleyball, high school girls basketball, junior high boys basketball. These seasons are all coming to an end, which means next we're getting ready for football. I believe the first football game is this coming Friday. I may be wrong on that, but I think I'm close. Either this Friday or next Friday. You can watch all the football games here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. But so long for now. I've been Ethan Hunt. Thanks to Maddie Calvert for running the camera for us, and we'll see you in football season, I guess.